Hello everyone, this is William Johnson and I have here with me Davies from Competence Africa. We are at Luzon Center for the Social Good Lagos Summit. Davies, it's great to have you here.
Such a huge pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity.
We were talking the other time and you were raising some very important facts. And I asked you said you've sat on several interview sessions. So what are the top 3 things you look out for when interviewing young graduates?
First things first is I always want to see that this person can clearly communicate their ideas. That's the first thing. If you can't communicate your ideas, your personality, who you are, then there is a fundamental problem. So that's the very first thing that matters to me. Then the second thing for me would be where you headed in your life. What do you want to do with your life? You see, it is always easy to help somebody that knows where they're already going, right? So when somebody's sitting for a job interview, I always want to be sure that, you have an idea of where you're headed, so that, even if you get employed here, not only are you working in this organization, you are going to be taught and tutored in certain directions. But we don't want a mismatch. We want to ensure that the direction we push you in is good for the organization and good for you. So that's second for me, and it's very, very important. Then the third thing would be, what actions have you taken in your life? I hear a lot of I want to, I would like to, I wish I could type things. But when I see people that have taken the spare time that they have, the little time that they have
to do something,
to volunteer, to initiate a project, to lead, to intern, to do all of those kind of things, then I know that this person is not just a talker, is an action taker. For me, those are the indicators that matter. Every other thing, first class, this university, that it's a lot of
and it's quite interesting that some organizations are sort of like dropping the paper qualification as one of the requirements for getting into the organizations. People are looking at skills, they're looking at how you can present yourself, how you can really articulate yourself. So looking at the Nigerian context now, millions of graduates every year coming out of our tertiary institutions, and the number of jobs do not really measure up. So for a young person, it's bleak. It's a gloomy situation. So how can you effectively stand out in this kind of environment as a young professional?
Well, there's this quote that Governor Fashola in his time said at the session that I was in that I've never forgotten. People would not remember you for what you wanted to do or what you talked about that you were going to do. It's what you did, right? And for me, the question of standing out in a crowded market with very little opportunities, that's the simple answer to it. You see, I've come to find out that certificates and papers and things like that, the reason why we require them is because we want to use them as a measure to figure out what this person can do. However, if the person in question has demonstrated their ability to provide a solution, I don't need the paper anymore. So the thing is, you can cut that loop, that certificate, interview, this, that. You can cut it all out once you are seen as somebody who takes action, who will not wait for things to happen but will make things happen. And the thing is, if you are somebody that is very action biased, then opportunities will come calling for you. So you become a magnet for opportunities, not seeking opportunities. So for me, if you take action, which is always my advice to young people, take action from wherever you are. What you have is plenty. Take action, then opportunities will be attracted to you. It's a way to stand out.
Okay, so you have it there, take action and opportunities will stand out. This is Davies Johnson, and it's exciting to have Davies here with me. I would always say that capacity trumps title.
Always.
Capacity trumps title. It's not about all the aliases at the end of your name. It's about what you can deliver at the end of the day. So if there's anything you're going to take out from this session, it's capacity trumps title and take action from Davies. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Dan.